sir, it's okay.
Okay, sorry.
Morning, everybody. I think we can start on time whenever Ambassador Ruchira Kamboj, whenever you say we can start.
So good morning, Dinesh, and good morning, everybody. I would say we should start. Everyone's here.
Okay.
Right.
Over to you, Krishnendu. Please start.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Kuzuzanpola and Namaste. Today is indeed a special day, a special occasion. At the outset, I welcome all the participants in this handing over ceremony of a statue of Lord Buddha on a digital platform. Our greetings and best wishes also go out to all our Bhutanese friends and fellow Indians who are watching this program live on social media. We have the privilege of being addressed by the Honorable Foreign Minister of Bhutan, Dr. Tandi Dorji, and the President of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabuddhe, at this special event. We will also be hearing from the Ambassador of India to Bhutan, Srimati Ruchira Kamboj, and Director General of ICCR, Sri Dinesh Patnaik. Perhaps this is the first occasion when a gift from India to Bhutan will be celebrated not once, but twice, today through this special ceremony, and tomorrow, when some of us will be fortunate enough to gather again at the majestic Grand Quenre of the iconic Tashi Chozong in Thimphu for celebrating the consecration of the Statue of the Lord. Every program must have an auspicious beginning, and this one is no exception. We will commence the proceedings by streaming a special video that captures the blessings and prayers from two venerable Lopens of the Zhung Ratchang, or the central monastic body, along with chanting of mantras in a special ritual to celebrate the occasion. Over to the IT team of ICCR who are requested to play this video, please. Thank you. Can we have the video, please, IT team?
Taregi Dauding Jara Treda Chichu, Siteda Silame, the Treda Semiti, Chirtangi Daumi, the Guru Rinpoche, Dani Treda Lutunidigi, the Treda Chi Chutam Lutunigi, Digi, the Treda Chichu, Sede, development Sishuni. Danibo the Chirtanging Ajara, the Sangi Shajatubigi, Temba Delu. Tengachara temba zimbi kebu le shachi jembe nale te sangi kora longtera tengachara gi te chitangi doa semje tham jigi tendang labar doya ngachara gi kangarji jingi gegab zero Himalaya gegab dinalo lasen dupachin thamje tidebe te sanga durji tebigi chu te pa te darshab nangnigi tenu te gururu mo chebe te sangi shachatoba te anabi chenju ime sishini te anabi boda te jirtang nibewa jinga jara te ta gururu mo chedi de yobamigi tuba sero te nga jara koragi sung naloya te ma nuchu dewa jingi shingamne nawa te tuji jinlabi tuku pema jungde jinlab te se te sungdo zombe te nga jara te dewa jingi shingamle te gembo yobamigi tugale dorji zengabaji yuze tedibe danakushi cholinglu de ma medo pemalu de ma bab tele medo pemenale de kyu chung de logie maji de male de tumbi loju imbe danebe boda de gururum bachi semi de ngajara tungbaya de ri kaneme da padang maigi de kinle tende mema de da metopemi bule ranjunggi de kutambegi kebu de samgi michabegi tambuling nalu ro simjet hadang jeba tamjigi jabdang gendu jirba i seshuni danebe bada de tenda sichusemi de gururum moche metopemigi de danakoshigi solingle metopemigi bule de tungtumimbe tungnebe gebu de indrabudigi segi kilwa de yetibe de 비위기 뒤디 당아저라 다르기 때다 세주담기 걸로 대 임베 세션이 대베베니디기 때다 세주 세메데 딜레텐데 대다 슈임베 다니베보다 당아저라 구루를 모치디 이제 자가르기 대변친님의 자가나로 대다 둘슈기 제발라서 그종 디에말레라 대게보 인더부디기 티세기 기로베 대게보 토르주진 세면데 대디기 대게비아 지빌로지임베 다네베보다 대 조디라 대 조된 종사디 대지베기 강종기 종다 라바드야 맞저 히말라야 계합순나로 대코라기 구송토기 권리 징길랍 체 맞저라 초다 자다 살라서 베기 라소본 친노 담지기 강디베 대다 맞저 대딩기 디테르테미기 대게부 디소에 룽된 대코라기 징길랍베 나미기 대 상계 레장 대가딘 하베기 대다 가딘진 임베 세슈니 대대베베니데기 구르름 부치로 세워 따바진 등아저라 상계 길로 세워 따도좀바이 대 상계 긴기 디방아임베 세 대송도좀베 상계 탐지 디빙오디 대 구르름 부치 임베 구르름 부치로 세워 따바진 등아저라 대다 마마이당 칸로 최종의 제발로 대상계당 최당 긴딘 대가라로 세워 담도 좀 지인 세신이 아버드한테 구르를 뭐지 코라기 대버진기 교 포몰라 대중 강도만이 권열이 세송도 좀배 대랑로 대버 여버진 빼마중대 강도야 되마좀바 대나랑이 란다지가 들어오면 뭐 예수 somme 다니베 벤디기 대 구르를 뭐지로 세워 담아진 거잖아 세디당 치마 탐지기 잡기나래 초도주로 어디 구르를 뭐지 대다리 땐다 체주기 갑롱아처럼 두 개가 기용이 가들레 땡아처럼 가라기 구르를 뭐지 통미기 대 통거드 된데 대치송 배우니 대 배울레 땐댕아지기 디기 대 뉴버디긴 아저라 자물린 개합 지당 하버드 다리 자갈 개합 나lunga 지기 침체 자갈 개합 나루 남면섬에게 답마데오 대다 코비드-19 기내살에 세지 텐데베 밀레 세지로 대양 아저라 솔로 대다 가치로다 느낀 중 드라마셀라를 지다다 아메스메기 나사디 톱데비 등이비기 데딜레텐딩 어쩌라기 자갈 개갑 날려야 제비기 대개갑 양배개갑 천형으로 나사디디 시주세 쉐니다 대해말레 행어쩌라 첼리 데데 아스미디로 가라로 대시디 톱주세기 멜럼 치도 쓰시니
I take this opportunity to thank His Eminence Shugla Lopen Karma Rongdrol and His Eminence Letshog Lopen Sangedorji of the Central Monastic Body for sharing the life story and deeds of Guru Rinpoche and also the special prayers and chanting of mantras. Next, may I request the Ambassador of India to Bhutan, Srimati Ruchira Kamboj, to please deliver her opening remarks. Thank you, ma'am.
His Majesty the King, Dr. Tandi Dorji, Honorable Foreign Minister of Bhutan, Dr. Vinay Sehasrabuddhe Ji, President, Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Shri Dinesh Patnaik, Director General, Indian Council for Cultural Relations, and all members of this wonderful audience who have joined us today on this digital platform. Today we are here to honor an old friendship, one that links India and Bhutan. Of course, we've all heard the story. Of course, we are all familiar, but it is Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, the enlightened one, who connects us. Many centuries ago, this exceptional prince told us of the balance within life. He spoke of the inevitable suffering as well as the antidote, that which lies within the pursuit and beauty rooted within everyday life. And what makes today an occasion for even greater celebration is that it marks the eve of Guru Rinpoche's Trungpa Dzogchen, or his birth anniversary. Guru Rinpoche, believed to be the second Buddha, traveled from India to Bhutan in the 8th century, where he spread the message of enlightenment. Atop a tigress and landing at the sacred Paro Taksang, or tiger's nest here, Guru Rinpoche's philosophy lies at the heart of Bhutan. What Gautam Buddha and Guru Rinpoche preach is also the notion of karma and compassion. And in the context of the world today, it is essential that we remind ourselves of these truths. Compassion should not merely be a facile word, a cliché whose meaning has dulled from overuse. For compassion is the root of existence. It is what gives life meaning, to feel and be kind. But the fleeting things of life which we so desperately chase are only fleeting. And I have noticed that what we chase and what actually feeds the soul are usually two different things for many people. We chase the fleeting, the superficial, the shiny cold plastic, which burns as in the end. We forget to give ourselves to others. We forget to help, to have empathy devoid of conditions, to give so freely, just as nature has given to us. And since today is such a special day, I didn't want to forget to mention this, that at the heart of Buddhism lies the importance of service and kindness. it is so incredibly relevant today. So, of course, our embassy feels it to be a great honor to hand over a statue of Lord Buddha on behalf of India to Bhutan, especially on this auspicious occasion. May I extend my profound gratitude to the Indian Council for Cultural Relations in finishing this unique bronze cast statue in record time as a gift to the government and to the people of Bhutan. And of course, this would be exceedingly incomplete if I did not pay my deep respects to the 5th Druk Gyalpo, His Majesty King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuck, and Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, whose wisdom continue to guide India-Bhutan relations. We are deeply honored that tomorrow, 20 June, the statue will be placed at the Kwenre Temple of the Tashi Chodzong by the revered Lopen and monks of Bhutan's central monastic body. And by bringing this statue on a day as sacred as this one, India sends her blessings and good wishes to Bhutan. May I wish His Majesty, members of the royal family, and all my Bhutanese and Indian friends a blessed Trungpa Dichen. Thank you. Tashdil.
Thank you, ma'am, for your opening remarks and also for reminding us that at the heart of Buddhism lies the importance of service and kindness. We are privileged to have the Honorable Foreign Minister of Bhutan, His Excellency Dr. Thandi Dorji, at this function. Honorable Lyonpo, may I request you to kindly deliver your address. Thank you.
Her Excellency Mrs. Ruchira Kamboj, Ambassador of India to Bhutan, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabudhe, President of ICCR, Mr. Dinesh K. Patnaik, Director General of ICCR. Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Can hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Excellency, we can hear you.
thank you. Good morning to all of you. On behalf of the people and the Royal Government of Bhutan, I would like to convey our warmest greetings to everyone joining us today for the virtual handing-taking ceremony of the statue of Lord Buddha, a special gift from the people and the Government of India to Bhutan on the auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of Guru Rinpoche. I am honored to be receiving this gift on behalf of the people and the Royal Government, and would like to thank the people and Government of India, and in particular, the Indian Council of Cultural Relations and the Embassy of India here in Thimphu for this kind gesture of goodwill and friendship. This is fitting tribute to our special relationship, as the close bonds of friendship that we enjoy today have roots in our deep religious and spiritual connection. Buddhism spread from the cradle in India, and since its arrival in Bhutan, many great Buddhist masters from India, most notably Guru Padmasambhava, traveled to our country and blessed the land and its people. The teachings of Lord Buddha and Guru Padmasambhava continue to influence the lives of every Bhutanese. Buddhism, which is our shared spiritual heritage, is indeed the unchanging constant in our age-old relationship and continues to play an important role in maintaining and promoting friendship between the people of our two countries. A large number of Bhutanese monks and nuns continue to study in monastic colleges in India, and every year, thousands of Bhutanese travel to India on pilgrimage to the sacred Buddhist sites in Bodh Gaya, Sarnath, and Nalanda. This kind and special gesture from the people and government of India will reinforce connections between the Buddhist communities. I eagerly look forward to receiving the statue of Lord Buddha tomorrow at the Tashi Chodzong and pray that the special friendship between Bhutan and India continue to grow and flourish in the coming years. Thank you, and Tashdile.
Thank you, Your Excellency Lyonpo, for your singular address, and also for mentioning that Buddhism is the unchanging constant in our lives. Now, we have the keynote address by the President of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabudhe. I have the privilege to request Dr. Vinay sir to kindly deliver his address. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. His Majesty, the King of Bhutan, His Eminence, Le Tsog Lopen Sangye Dorji La, and the respected members of the monastic order, His Excellency Dr. Tandi La, members of the Privy Council, India's Ambassador to Bhutan, Ruchira Kamboj Ji, our Director General, Shri Dinesh Patnaik Ji, and all the friends assembled there in Bhutan and here in India as well. Let me start with Ku Dzuzangpo La. Namaskar to all. First of all, on the very auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of Guru Rinpoche, known universally as Guru Padma Sambhava, I offer my sincere greetings to you all. It is Guru Padma Sambhava who connects us deeply with Bhutan since he came in this beautiful country of blue hills and green valleys way back in the 8th century. A true messenger of Lord Buddha, Guru Padma Sambhava, revealed the Vajrayana teachings in their entirety to our brothers and sisters, both in India and in Bhutan, in pursuance of his mission of taking Gautam Buddha's message in the process of enlightening all the people. Guru Padma Sambhava had painstakingly undertaken travels in Bhutan and other Himalayan regions. Guru Padma Sambhava was the true son of Jagar Fayul. Today's event, initiated with the fragrance of the sonorous music and Vajra Mantra chanting by the group of revered monks under Letsog Lopen Sangye Dorji La, has lifted all of us out of the gloom of the pandemic affecting the entire humanity. May the power of Guru Padma Sambhava and his blessings essentially help us overcome the challenges posed by the demons like the pandemic. We are extremely grateful from the core of our heart for making this particular occasion possible. Because in a way, it reminds us about the teachings of Guru Padma Sambhava, and it provides the deeper content for relationship between Bhutan and India. His life and teachings have a particular resonance today as he adapted his teachings to the cultural milieu of the different Himalayan kingdoms and the localities where he preached. On behalf of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, it is an immense honor for me to offer the statue of Lord Buddha to the people of Bhutan, and it is happening, though virtually, at the Grand Kundre of Thimphu Tashi Che Dzong, which literally and very rightly means the auspicious fort of Dharma. The Dzong, with a courtyard before it facing the central Utse or Shikhar, is the most appropriate location for this humble gift of the holy statue. This statue symbolizes not just our age-old cultural ties, but also, and more importantly, our shared commitment to the values that Buddha taught us. Friends, the relationship between Bharat and Bhutan is laced with the cultural bondage since times immemorial. In fact, Bhutan has enriched our knowledge of Buddhism as evidenced in the Sanskrit-based chantings, evolution of wisdom, the holy sutras and of course, through the sacred Buddhist mask dance. What was destroyed at Nalanda and other similar places are the assets saved by your monasteries, stupas, khans. We owe, and I sincerely say this, a lot to our friends in Bhutan. And I'm convinced the time has come when we work together to save these elements of our common heritage through several plans and programs. The Indian Council for Cultural Relations would be extremely glad to work further in close cooperation with our friends in Bhutan in this direction. In near future, the scholars from India and Bhutan may sit together under the permission of the Honorable Foreign Minister of the Kingdom of Bhutan, His Excellency Dr. Tandi, whose name itself means Hayagriva, or the God of knowledge and wisdom. And before I end my speech, let me mention that if India is the global capital of the spirit of democracy, the democratic spirit, Bhutan presides over the universal empire of happiness. And therefore, friends, as we understand, democracy and happiness always go together, which is why both the countries are marching together. Let me once again thank His Excellency, the Foreign Minister of Bhutan, and the government of Bhutan for making this event possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Sir, for your remarks, and also for pointing out that Bhutan remains the universal empire of happiness amongst its blue hills and green valleys. This brings us to one of the highlights of this special program, when we will witness the handing over of the gift of statue of Lord Buddha from the government and the people of India to the government and the people of Bhutan. We have symbolized this moment through a short video clip. May I please request the IT team of ICCR to play the video clip. Thank you. Thank you very much. May I say how delighted we all are that the digital handing over of the Lord statue is now over. May I now request Director General of ICCR, Shri Dinesh Patnaik, to please address the function with his concluding remarks. DG sir, thank you.
Thank you, Krishnendu. It's an honor and privilege for me to give the concluding remarks at this beautiful, auspicious and solemn ceremony that we just witnessed. To quote the Buddha, he used to say, health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth, and faithfulness is the best relationship. And today, when we see around us, we realize how right he was. Today, health is the most important. Among this pandemic, that is what is most important to us. And with all the anxiety and dissonance that has been caused, I find that contentment is the greatest wealth that we can have. And when we look at India-Bhutan relationship, we see that faithfulness is actually the best relationship. The relationship that is imbued with trust and faithfulness. So, thousands of years ago, the Buddha rightly predicted what is going to happen. And as usual, we have followed him. But India is seen as the land of Buddhism, by many as the land of the 8 Pithas, the 8 holy places. It is a very proud and honored thing for us to be the land of Buddhism. But with the honor and pride comes a sense of responsibility to promote Buddhism, to propagate Buddhist values and encourage Buddhist studies. And not just all over the world, but especially among the youth, the younger generation. The younger generation today is more advanced than us, mentally, physically, and of course technologically. Our children know much more about technology than we do. But we have a responsibility to give the youth an awareness of their heritage, their culture, and their traditions. These traditions and culture are the accumulation of thousands of years of beliefs and values and norms of a society. And these norms and values of a society are embedded in temples and statues. Temples are not just holy places of worship. They're not just a place of meditation and introspection. They're like libraries, a repository of past knowledge and traditions of the culture of a country, which has to be passed on to the next generation. So I'm sure that with the presentation of the statue to the people of Bhutan, this will stay as a constant witness and symbolize the close, unchanging, and indestructible bond of friendship, trust, and mutual understanding that is between India and Bhutan. I thank you all, and namaskar.
Thank you, DG sir, for your remarks. And I'll just repeat the Lord Buddha's quote for the benefit of our audience, that health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth, and faithfulness is the best relationship. And this brings us to the conclusion of today's special function on the gift of the statue of Lord Buddha from India to Bhutan. The consecration ceremony of the Lord will take place tomorrow on the auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of Guru Rinpoche. Before we wrap up, on behalf of the Embassy of India, Thimphu, I would like to extend our deep gratitude and thanks to the Royal Government of Bhutan, including the Honorable Foreign Minister of Bhutan and President ICCR, for taking time out of their busy schedules for this special program. We would also like to extend some thanks to Director General ICCR and his team for making, without whose support this would not have been possible. So with these remarks, I will say Kadrinche La and Tashi Delek and conclude this function. Thank you, everyone.
Just